Hey there, Matt here. So this is my peach tree that I grew from a pit. If you haven't already though, now is the time to prune your grapevines and fruit trees and things like that before they really start growing in the spring. So I got a little saw and I'm going to be taking off those two big branches. That way the energy all goes up into one and the fruit. We'll finish cutting off this one and the other one back there, and then we're gonna go ahead and put in a fertilizer spike about 2 feet away from the base. So that's a big limb. You can actually see how it started to grow into the fence. I guess it's just on it. Looks like it was starting to merge. So it is a shame to cut this big branch off. I kind of really don't want to. It's one of the best ones, but we need to have the energy going into this main one. Big branch. That is a big branch. So that will heal up, knot up. Hopefully well, and we'll cut that other little one out there, and maybe just get that one branch. Wow, what a difference. Wow, well, it actually feels like a shame. That was a lot of the tree. But now the energy can all go up into the one stem instead of trying to branch out. And so now I got a lot of extra wood over here. So it's been about 2 days since the filming of the pruning of this tree. The tree is doing great. It looks like it's starting to heal up a little bit. Weather's warming up though. If I can get the camera to focus. It is starting to go. I don't know if it will sprout, but I am putting this larger branch in water. I might do a little research to see if I can get that to sprout. Okay, so I got the peach tree all pruned up, and what I'm going to do with these big branches that are left is I'm actually going to be cutting those up, and those are going to go just in the very bottom of my raised beds. So make sure you use everything you got there, and even your trimmings. got our sticks down in there. They'll compost, help kind of fill and aerate the bottom of that. I'm gonna come over here and get some of our oh so good chicken compost from Nikki. So I will sneak in there, steal some of that compost from her, and we're gonna fill this, probably just about that full with compost, and we're gonna put raised bed soil. I'll mix that up a little bit, topsoil, and then some of the straw. And of course the chickens are very interested in what I'm doing here. They'll pick out any grubs they see though. We'll let them find anything I may not want. Okay, so I've added a good layer of compost there. So that will continue to compost, kind of warm the bed up hopefully. It'll also start to compost those sticks down there. And then I didn't put any cloth or anything down because I want the worms to be able to come up through the bottom, hopefully. And so I'm going to put about another 2 scoops of compost on here, I guess, and then put the raised bed soil and topsoil. We'll be right back. Then we're going to top it off with some topsoil. Spread that out. Some straw down. Get the chicken out. We'll soak this bed down real good, and I'll be ready for planting in a week or 2. Alright, so our little pea plants are going to be going in the ground probably this week. So this is the first day we're bringing them outside in the morning to start to harden them off from the sun and the cold and the other things. Since they've been babied inside. Alright, so this is the bed the peas are going to go in. And so we just used 2x6 that was treated with boiled linseed oil and then filled with raised bed soil, compost, and some straw on top. This is where the peas are going. Now peas are a nitrogen fixer, so it's very important you don't want to add a lot of nitrogen to their bed. So I didn't use my own compost because it's mostly from the bird droppings. And so it's very high in nitrogen, and so that would be too much for them. So we got the bed ready, and we're going to be putting in some stakes today here on the ends, and then the other end, and I'm just going to run string across these, and we'll show that, but peas aren't very heavy, so that should be able to hold them. Got our bed for the peas here done. We got the 2 stakes in. Now peas aren't very heavy, so they don't need a heavy trellis of metal or anything like that. You could, or up any fence, but I'm just going to use garden twine, and as soon as I find that, and you're just going to wrap it around one, take it down to the other, and pull it back, and just do that all the way up. They're real light, they don't get real heavy on that trellis, so that would be plenty for them. Alright, so it's another beautiful morning, and I'm out here working on the pea setup again before it gets going, and you can see I just have some of this string on here. Now again, peas aren't really heavy, they don't need a ton of support, just enough to trellis on. And so all I'm doing is taking my spool of the string, the rope, twine, whatever you have here, and I'm wrapping it around each one of these bumps, as you can see a whole bunch of times, and looping it in under itself. You know, it kind of makes a knot, stringing it across, and then doing the same thing and pulling it back. And so we'll go all the way down on that and finish up getting this in, and the peas are going to be planted possibly today or in the next couple days here. We'll be taking a look at that. So stay strong, y'all. I hope you enjoyed my couple small little projects here. There'll be many, many more to come, and I'm going to try and film as much of it as I can. But go out today and every day, and everything you do with purpose. Have a good one. Stay strong.
Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Tooey.
Party pooper.